I'm Kalista Dwyer. I go by she, her, and I live in Nashville, Tennessee currently.
So thank you so much for being here with us, Kalista.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited. I've watched all your TikToks.
Oh gosh.
Which
I'm like, thanks. There's a lot.
we also started to realize that you probably shouldn't watch TikToks all in a row. You're
Yeah.
like, this was made for a moment, and then you move on, and the next thing you know, you're like, I've lost my whole evening.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll buy you lunch.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was going to ask for compensation.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you're here. I think what I've been so blown away by is just how open and honest you are about your mental health journey, how you both express some of the hard times that you've gone through, but also the process of how you've accepted yourself, how you've gotten better, the tools and skills that you've learned. I would love to just start out with, what would you say is your mission? What is your purpose, and what have you really started to settle into, and who you are in this world right now?
Yeah, so when I was 10, I was diagnosed with OCD. And then when I was 14, I started social media. And I started with just really fun videos like hauls, beauty, fashion, just like, your typical 14-year-old making YouTube videos. And then I grew a following, which was great. But I think after time goes on and you're making these videos, you obviously want some sort of purpose. And when I was 19, I had to take a break from making YouTube videos because I had such a bad flare-up that landed me in a mental hospital, and I had to get treatment. And after that, I think like a situation like that, you're not the same person. And once I got that treatment, I felt like I had a purpose in life if I had gone through all that. And I think for me, I really wanted to start being open about everything I'd been through. And it's such a taboo subject. I think OCD and the types of OCD I deal with, and not only that, just like intrusive thoughts and all of that is just so not talked about, and I wanted to serve as that platform. And so I think now my main purpose is creating entertaining content with like tidbits of comedy, but really having that center focus of mental health.
You were diagnosed at 10. What did your OCD look like when it was 10, and what did it end up looking like when you were 19, when you had this flare-up that was kind of unmanageable?
Yeah, so, OCD changes the themes. I always say ignorance is bliss. So when I was younger, I was like, oh, I kind of wish I could always stay that innocent 10-year-old, so it never got to like the extreme points it did. My first initial OCD thought was that I was going to get the stomach bug. I was petrified of throwing up. I don't know why. Like, to me, like, gagging is just so gross. I didn't want to do it. And my whole family got the stomach bug, and I had this idea in my head that if I touched a doorknob 4 times, that I wouldn't get the stomach bug. And I always have this, I guess, like, idea in my head that maybe I had this idea and it like fed into my OCD cycle because I didn't get the stomach bug. So it kind of like made me believe that. But again, like, it's a mental illness. Like, I'm prone to it. It runs in my family.